This is Kentucky bourbon. What
Kentucky water
brand
here.
is this? This is Maker's Mark.
Cask strength.
Yes.
Maker's
Maker's
Mark.
good. The
Here
good
we go.
stuff.
Nice bouquet. Wow.
It's making me feel funny.
I taste the buzz coming on.
That is smooth.
I like it.
That is smooth.
I mean, here's
That's
the deal.
almost as smooth as Tennessee whiskey.
That's smooth as a baby's butt.
I'll tell you what. I have to say it may
You
be.
better watch it.
It may be a little smoother. I'm from Alabama. I can say that.
That's true. You can.
We just got off stage. My shirt is wringing wet. Right?
Smell bad.
I know.
too.
I smell really bad. I just shot this Maker's Mark.
We're going to give this
And
a
it's
very
smooth.
high grade here.
Can
I'd
we
say.
get a case of that
gets
to go?
that's Steeldriver
Yeah.
approved right there. How was yours, Rich?
Mine was really good. I'm savoring it. I only had half
Makers
of it.
is a personal favorite of yours, isn't it, Richard?
Makers is a personal favorite of mine. I like.
You're a bourbon drinker from way back, aren't you?
I am. Yeah.
You're a connoisseur.
My ex-father-in-law used to drink Makers all the time, and that's kind of got me into it.
Is that how he became your ex-father-in-law?
But no.
I'm just teasing.
I never really drank bourbon until I got in this band.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Imagine that.
I'll tell you, I got
True.
It's all
I got
your
two
fault.
things to say about it.
What?
One is I feel more like I do now than I did when I got here.
Yeah.
And the second thing is, if you need a spark, it's Maker's Mark. Ow! Thank you.
I like it. Ooh.
4 roses.
Now, I like Four Roses.
Pull 'em out, all out.
My history with bourbon started in this band. Actually, I was not a bourbon drinker or a whiskey drinker until I got in the Steeldrivers. Typically, what happens at a Steeldriver show is at some point during the warm-up phase, backstage in the green room, one of these rascals will pull out some type of liquid libation and be in the bottle or in a flask. And, every now and again, started sampling it, little nip here and there, and, it kind of grows on you. I acquired a taste for it, and now I typically drink bourbon more in the winter. So I'm kind of a winter, sipper, or I like to make hot toddies with it. Four Roses is my favorite to make a hot toddy with.
Well, there you
I got
go.
a special recipe.
I'm not a big spender, so, I think my first bourbon ever was Rebel Yell, but then Jim Beam became a staple. It's a moderately priced bourbon.
Yeah.
So I think I started drinking bourbon just about the same time.
About 5 or 6 years old, weren't you?
Yeah, I think so, when I was just a little guy. Now, I've only been drinking bourbon for maybe 10 years, so, but I've been enjoying it more. Richard's introduced me to more different small batch bourbons, and so go ahead, Rich. You got a little.
I think my experience with bourbon probably started with my father-in-law, who was a big Maker's Mark drinker, and it was just it was like a holiday thing, through the holidays, hang out with my father-in-law. He was a great guy, and that was his drink of choice. So when I did buy it on my own, I would get Maker's Mark most of the time. Then it kind of branched out to Jim Beam, which is a lot, a little more economical. I'm quite taken with the Tennessee whiskey. Some of them. I mean, George Dickel. I tend to either get that or Maker's Mark. So I think I have had Four Roses before, but it's been a long time. So I'm going to check it out.
We have this on the bus on that trip to Richard.
Is this what we had on the bus? Nice bottle.
No, that was Blanton's.
Blanton's, okay. That was Blanton's. That's a
Blanton's
different
is some
deal.
good bourbon, too. So far, the cask strength is my personal favorite.
Yeah.
Out of
This,
these two.
So
I will
far,
say
I would
this,
agree.
though, this doesn't have a bite
Back
at
to you,
all.
Brent.
I mean, it's
I
really
agree, too.
smooth. That's good. I like that.
Damn, that's smooth.
What's it called again? Basil?
That's
Hayden?
really smooth.
Yeah, it's good.
And
Oh,
this is smoother than
I think-
regular Jim Beam.
I
I'm not
think
sure
Mr.
if
Beam
it's-
got a good scald on this.
I'm not sure if it's smoother than the first or that the second one just had so much bite. But this one is definitely smoother than the last.
It's a little lighter tasting to me.
I agree with Tammy.
It's very smooth.
It's
but
got way
light.
less of a bite than regular Jim Beam.
Yeah, it's very
Because
nice.
we tend to take some Beam on the road from time to time. So
I
this
probably need a bottle of this to really get to know it well. If you got one, Darcy.
I think I'm with you, Mike. I think we might need a bottle to go.
That'd be great.
To me, it's an opportunity to expand. You know, a lot of people come to these types of festivals since it's, you know, multi-genre, I guess, that wouldn't otherwise see us or wouldn't know about us. So it's a great opportunity to hopefully expand our fan base, you know. And it's fun to get out there and, you know, play on a big stage and turn it up really loud and rock out.
That's right. I enjoy, besides playing on the big stage, which is a lot of fun, I enjoy being able to catch a lot of other acts that I like.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, like you got at this festival, you got Modest Mouse, and you have
Wilco.
you got Wilco, and then the Widespread Panic Boys. I mean, there's My Morning Jacket. I mean, there's a lot of great bands.
Right.
So many great bands. So we get a chance to listen to some of those bands as well. So that makes it a lot more fun for us.
Yeah. These multi, like Tammy said, where there's so many different artists, we're likely to snag some new fans, really, and hopefully we did. You know, that's part of the game, really. It is.
And we also get to taste bourbon with nice folks and get our buzz on. So thank you.
Thank you very much.
Steelheads
Taste
rock
Magazine.
everywhere.
Thank you
Thanks
so
for
much,
listening to
man.
us.